Quasi here, and in this video, I'm going to share with you how to use subliminals in such a way that you actually get powerful shifts in your reality. And at the end of this video, I'm going to share with you 3 keys that I personally used that have helped me get to a point where I've seen these shifts happen in my life. Before I begin this video, I wanted to quickly announce that the free one-to-one consult for the Reality Mastery program is open. So if you want to jump on a quick call with me, make sure you click on the link in the description below to sign up for the consult. And also, I'm super excited to announce that I'm doing a free giveaway of my book, Life Mastery. So just comment Life Mastery down below to win this book in the ebook format at the end of the week. With that, let's get started. So today I want to talk to you about subliminals and really how to use them. And there are a lot of misconceptions about subliminals, what really works and what doesn't, and personally how I've made them work. So really what subliminals are a tool to influence your subconscious mind. Now there is this widespread belief that, we're getting influenced by external things, by external advertisements, by TV shows, by media, by social media, whatever it may be. And to a certain extent that is true, but people tend to get really paranoid about this. So, these are tools to brainwash you consciously. So you're consciously brainwashing yourself the way you would like to be brainwashed, not how society wants you to be brainwashed. So we give in to these societal norms because of how we've been conditioned, how we've seen other people. When we're around 3 years of age, we look up to our parents and get them set the standards for us, and then we copy them. Right? So be careful who you're copying. Now, subliminals really won't work for you if you're not conscious, okay? So the only reason we're susceptible to conditioning from external influences is because we're living unconsciously. If you keep living unconsciously and you start using subliminals, there's going to be no point. You're still going to get, conditioned by your external factors. So the key is to get to more and more consciousness in your daily life as well. So remember that subliminals are a tool to influence your subconscious mind. Now, most people fail with subliminals because they think that the words are the end-all be-all, right? They think that the words really matter. And really, the universe doesn't understand what words you speak. They're just a lexical tool made for human beings to communicate with each other. I mean, think about you speaking right now. We're just making noise, right? But somehow we understand what this noise means. But the universe doesn't communicate like that. What the universe understands is vibration and frequency, right? So what that means is the only way you can connect to the universe is via feeling. And what the words are really meant to do is they produce the thoughts, and the thoughts trigger the certain feeling. Okay, so based on your past experience, what you've experienced and what you felt, maybe, seeing someone, seeing something, or, you have all of these things in your internal world already. Now, there is nothing to create. You can't feel something you haven't already felt. And I'm not talking about you having felt as in your past, but rather everything that can already be and already is already in existence. Right? So this is what's known as the alternative space. So whether it be in this life or in a past life, you have all the feeling that you need to feel and all the tools that you actually need to actually create the life you would like. Okay? So most people focus too much on the words of the subliminals and not the actual feeling that the subliminal produces. This is why people fail with it. This is why people keep changing their subliminals, because they think it doesn't work, or they start finding new ones more and more. But if none of them incite feeling within you, it's never going to work. Okay? And the most powerful way to use subliminals and actually have them work for you is to visualize and feel. I completed that for you. So you got to use the subliminals as an aid for you to visualize and feel. And what do I mean by that? Well, if you're using a subliminal right now, you want to, also the biggest problem I see is most people speed up the subliminals to the point where it's not audible to you. And they think, it's supposed to, pass your conscious mind and get to the subconscious mind. Honestly, I don't know how well that works because it hasn't worked for me. So I can tell you from my experience, that's not something that's worked for me. You just listen to a bunch of gibberish thinking that it'll make sense to you. And like I said, the words don't really make sense. It's the thought, it's the feelings. Ultimately, it's the feelings that do give you and help you align with that vibration for that thing to come in your life. If you keep listening to abundance and money subliminals, you can keep doing that all you want. But that's just one piece of the puzzle, right? You're not really understanding the feeling behind it. So the most powerful way is to use audible subliminals. And I'm going to show you how to do that in the key. And really get to a point where you visualize and feel your ideal scenario. As though it's already happened, okay? And what these subliminals will become in the future, the words you listen to, is it's going to become a trigger for you to get into that state. So first of all, when you start using these subliminals, you want to, at first, prime yourself, train yourself to get into the feeling state. Whenever you hear those words, that music, the arrangement of sounds, you want to have yourself be trained to get into that state. So the next time you do it, you're naturally going to get into that state anyways. And the more you keep this state alive, the more the universe fills up this magic cup. And when the cup gets to the top, your manifestation happens. Okay? So the most powerful way is to visualize and feel. Now, I'm going to share with you the 3 keys that have helped me become wildly successful with subliminals. And key number 1 is make your own subliminals. Make your own or find ones that resonate with you. Now, I don't know if you've been experimenting with the sped up ones, but as I mentioned to you, that's not something that's worked for me. So I won't prescribe that for you. I don't recommend that. What I do recommend is making your own. And how I do that is I make 10 affirmations and then record myself, put it in my phone, listen to it as I fall asleep. If you want to learn how to do that, I have a very detailed tutorial. So click up here, click the little eye up here to check that out. And in that video, I show you step by step how I make my own subliminals. Now, why you got to make your own subliminals is there's a powerful effect that happens when you listen to your own voice speaking. And for some reason, you are more accepting of these ideas if it's your own voice, rather than if it's someone else's. On top of that, when you make your own subliminals, naturally you're personalizing them for yourself, what you would like to see in your life. Right? You can take ideas from elsewhere, but make them your own. That's the best thing you can do. Or, at the very least, find ones that resonate with you. Number 2, what you want to do is for the first and last 20 minutes of your day, you want to listen to these subliminals, visualize and feel. So, the key words here are visualize and feel. Okay? First and last 20 minutes of the day. So that means first thing you wake up, you listen to your subliminals. You don't have to listen to it for 20 minutes, but within that time frame that you do wake up and you're in bed, you're loath to rise, that's when you listen to it. Because the first and last 20 minutes of the day, your mind is the most moldable because you get into different states of sleep. So just as you're falling asleep, the most effective way to do it is just as you're falling asleep, you're about to, literally enter that realm from conscious to unconscious, right? At that point, if you listen to your subliminals, visualize yourself at your ideal scene, a powerful thing happens, and this gets ingrained. It leaves an impression on your subconscious mind. And I learned that from Neville Goddard, Feeling is the Secret, so definitely check that book out too, if you haven't. But essentially, he talks about how you can leave an impression on the subconscious mind if you visualize and feel as you're falling asleep, okay? So this is something that I personally do every single night, every single morning. So something for you to try out as well. And the final thing you want to do, and this is where most people fail, is every single day as you're living your daily life, use that as a mission to find confirmation of your subliminal becoming a reality. And what I mean by that is, so you say, oh, Quasi is wealthy, money flows into his life with ease. And, someone gives me $20 or, I sign a new client into the program. I say to myself, oh, look, this is working. Oh, cool. When you do the subliminal, when you do the visualization, it's kind of like you open an open loop. Okay, you open a new loop, but you got to close down this new loop, make this a consolidated reality, a conviction, if you will. Any sort of belief that starts off, it always starts off at the lowest level. It becomes an opinion. You can't see this becoming a reality for you. If you had told me a year and a month ago that I would be making 20K a month in my business, I'd be like, yeah, bullshit. I couldn't believe it. I still wanted it. The desire was there, but I just couldn't. My mind couldn't believe it. The desire happens in the heart, okay? It's independent of the mind. That's why people have conflicting desires in what they believe in, and that's why they keep struggling, because they can't see it happening for them. So there is no coherence between heart and mind. And when there is no coherence, it's never going to happen. So you got to find a way to confirm that this is happening for you slowly, day by day. When you do that, you increase your own level of belief. You go from opinion to belief to conviction. Right now, gravity is a vivid conviction for us because we're like, how else can it be? What are we going to do? Float? So there's no way we'll not accept it. Just because you don't accept it, by the way, doesn't mean that it goes away. But the possibilities open up for something else to happen. I don't want to get into that right now. But find confirmation. Use every single day as a mission for you to find confirmation of at least one of these things happening. If you have 10 affirmations, find proof and confirmation that at least one of them is becoming a reality. In this way, you close up the circuit and make this more and more of a stronger conviction within you. So to really recap the gist of this video, first of all, what you got to understand is a subliminal is a tool to influence your subconscious mind. Next, most people fail with subliminals because they think that the words matter, but the words are irrelevant. Okay? It's the inevitable thoughts they lead to, the words, and finally the feelings that they lead to that really matters, because the universe doesn't understand words, it understands vibration. Vibration is feeling. Most powerful way to influence your subconscious mind and really make this manifestation occur is to visualize and feel, okay? And you want to use the subliminal as a trigger to get you, or an aid to get you to visualize and feel, right? And the three keys are, number one, make your own subliminals. And again, click up here if you want to check out the tutorial on how to do that, or find ones at the very least, find ones that resonate with you. Okay. Number two, what you want to do is at least spend the first 20 minutes of your day, last 20 minutes of your day, listening to your subliminals, visualizing and feeling your ideal scene, your ideal reality, where you would have, be, and do all of these things. Okay. And finally, use every single day as a mission for you to go out and look for proof of this subliminal becoming a reality. Whatever little thing it may be, you want to look for proof of it. Because this proof creates consolidation, which then roots it in the mind that this is going to be a reality, this is working. And ignore anything that actually goes against it. That's also key. Because most people get too caught up in, oh no, bills, oh no, money not coming, I'm poor. Instead of looking at reality and ignoring all of that poverty right now, because brokenness is a temporary state. Poverty is a permanent state. That's in the mind. If you are in an impoverished mindset, you're going to just keep seeing poverty in your external reality. If you're in wealth already, you're going to keep seeing wealth. Okay? So that's what I want you to do. And with that, I conclude this video. I sincerely hope this helped. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. And also, I'm super excited to announce that the free one-to-one consult for the Reality Mastery Program is open. And this is where we'll be jumping on a call together, you and me, and determining if you'll be a good fit for the program, how we can help you use the most powerful system of manifestation to take your life to the absolute next level. Now, what I've seen in my personal life was that it didn't matter what sort of subliminals that I did, it didn't matter what sort of visualizations I did, or what I wanted to have, but rather who I became. That's the core, most inner level where you influence change. Once your internal world transforms fully and completely, that's only when you see these changes happen in your external world. And I saw that things like having a fulfilling relationship, meeting my ideal partner, became a reality for me. Things like, becoming a successful entrepreneur version of myself, getting to my passion, making the kind of money that I want, breaking through my, money blocks became a reality for me. And I started making more money in my business than I thought would ever be possible. I was supposed to go to a 9-to-5 job and do something that's unfulfilling for the rest of my life. And things happen beyond my wildest dreams. And I know this is possible for you as well, because we're helping our clients do this in their lives every single day. So if you're interested, make sure you click on the link in the description below, and I'm excited to jump on the phone with you. Also super excited to announce that our free Facebook group is open. Click on the link below to join that. It's a big group and there are great discussions going on there. So get in there and I'll see you there. Thank you for watching. Till next time. Peace.